Hello crawlers, welcome to the YouTube channel where we are going to do an uncut, uncensored pub crawl to celebrate Independent Pub Day. We've got 3 amazing pubs and we've got my good friend Alison behind the camera. She's going to be joining us on the day. It doesn't really matter what I say right now, we're going to go and have a pint first of all. Let's go and do that. Come on, you can come with me. Let's go.
I would usually like walk down the
Here you go. You ready? There you go.
Thank you.
It's a bit of a challenge. You get that? See? Not all heroes wear capes. So after being an absolute hero to help that lady get her child into the pub, which further proves that pubs are a place for everyone, for all ages, to come and enjoy. You might recognise this from my Christmas series, because it is one of the most Christmassy pubs I've ever been to anywhere on the planet. It's absolutely stunning. Obviously it's in Deptford, so it's in the middle of nowhere for this North Londoner, but it's well worth the trip. Now these guys are going to be celebrating Independent Pub Day, so depending on when you're watching this video, you might have the opportunity to go out on February the 15th, the day after everyone's had a good bang on Valentine's Day the night before, and celebrate with a beer at any one of the 70 pubs, independent pubs, that City Stack, that my friend Alison behind the camera runs. And it's going to be an amazing day. Of course, if you've missed that day, that's fine. Still go out and support an independent pub, because why wouldn't you? They're the lifeblood of our communities all across the country, and I've visited nearly 1,000 now in the last 18 months for all of my books. So you can too. Cheers. It is always busy, and it's supposed to be an amazing place to come for a Sunday roast. And I think the number of people here probably speaks volumes for how good it is. But we've no time for that. We've got pubs to go to. Okay, well, that's Canary Wharf. We're going to head over somewhere over here to the ship. But first of all, we're going to walk along the Thames. Alison, give us a wave. Alison runs City Stack. We are supporting independent pubs, aren't we, today? And like an absolute legend, we are going to support those pubs by going to drink in all of those pubs. And it is a freezing cold day as we walk along the banks of the Thames. It's probably the worst time in the world to get a hair transplant and have your head shaved. So you'll see a lot of me wearing a woolly hat at the moment. Not because I'm worried about a hair transplant, it's because my head is freezing. Next up, where are we going? So we've just been to the Dog and Bell, which is the most Christmassy pub close to the Churchill Arms, basically one of the most Christmassy pubs in the world. We are heading down to Greenwich, so the next thing you'll see will be like the Cutty Sark. We'll show you a little bit around there. And then we're going to...
The Pelton Arms.
The Pelton Arms, okay. Which is again another great independent pub. It is proof that to explore this wonderful city, it's very easy to do through pubs, and particularly independent pubs, who are often the heart of the community and the place that we're going to. So yeah, let's. Next thing you'll see will be outside the Cutty Sark. We'll explore Greenwich, and then we'll go and get ourselves a pint. Oh, now I can put this hat on. Whoa. Oh, that's better, much better. Come on, because we're now in Greenwich. It is freezing cold. This is the worst thing about always wearing the same thing in every one of the videos, because if it's a sunny day, I sweat, and if it's a cold day like this, I absolutely freeze. I'm about to break the fourth wall because we're outside the Cutty Sark, which is a stunning tea clipper. It was one of the last ever built. It's one of the fastest. We do have some information in the book. Yeah, I am going to break the fourth wall because this is the fake cover on this book, because this book's not released yet. So inside we've actually got Historic Pub Crawls Through London, Volume 1, which does actually talk about this particular boat, which, and actually the reason that they stopped making these was because we just hit the Industrial Revolution, so we started building like steamships. And these ones, which was actually named after the short shirt of the fictional witch in Robert Burns's poem Tam O'Shanter, which was first published in 1791, is one of the only 3 remaining with a wooden hull and an iron frame. Now, it's actually burnt down like twice as well. Have you heard that? Like, were you here? Did you live in the UK when it burnt?
No, I haven't.
No, it burnt, I think it's twice. Like, this has actually set fire and been burnt to almost nothing. So I don't know how much of it is particularly original. If we just pan over to here, this is a great, I love this little pub on the corner. It's the Gypsy Moth is the final pub on what would be our Canary Wharf to Greenwich route. It's fantastic because you basically sit in that pub and they've got a little pizza shack and you can have a pint and a pizza. You can overlook this amazing ship. There's obviously so much you can see around Greenwich. There are loads and loads of great pubs. You know, this is Greenwich Mean Time. It's the centre of the whole universe because, you know, if the Brits did anything at all, it was to give all the savages across the planet Greenwich Mean Time and a way to actually be able to count the hours and the days. We're going to walk past the Naval College. If you follow the route in my book, on another day, you'll find out a little bit more about that. We are going to walk past some really cool old pubs here, but our target, which thankfully is about 10 minutes, 10 minutes away, we're going to go to the
Pelton Arms.
Pelton Arms, which is a wonderful independent pub. It will be the second of the 3 independent pubs we're going to visit today. We're going to have a pint. Hopefully it's going to have at least a radiator or a fire somewhere to warm myself up. Yeah, let's go and get a beer. Tell me about this pub.
So this pub is the only pub we have in Greenwich, and it's a very nice place. If you love gigs, they do a lot of live music. They have a very nice bands that play there. And so yeah, I would really recommend visiting this lovely place.
Should we go and get a beer?
Sure, let's go.
Let's go. I love these green tiles, by the way. I love these sort of looks in pubs where, yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? So this is us, we're in the Pelton Arms. It's super, super busy. We've got the City Stack packs behind the bar. This is about the only chance we get. This is a Sunday, so it's rammed, isn't it? It's really busy.
Very packed for most.
I have gone for something local, Redemption Brewery, London-based. Gone for a porter. It's warming. We've had a nice warm fire. It's pretty good. What have you got, Alison?
I had a Moretti.
Okay, beautiful. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Right. Now, I'll do a bad job of explaining it. But we're obviously here promoting Independent Pub Day, which is on the 15th of February. So probably you've watched this video way past the 15th of February, which means you should still go out and support independent pubs. And City Stack is an amazing initiative that supports those pubs. But far be it for me to explain it. I'll let Alison give you the skivvy on it.
Yeah, so we created City Stack to support and promote independent pubs and to allow Londoners to know which pubs are independent pubs with a voucher scheme. So it's a pack that you buy £25 and it gives you £100 worth of food and drink at independent pubs in London.
So what makes a French national come to this country and fall in love with London's great pubs?
Yeah, it's true. 5 years ago I didn't even know what the pub culture was.
It's because you're too busy from France smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee.
Yeah, perhaps that's. But yeah, we have no pubs in France, and I just love how people consider it as an extension of their living room. We're just there to connect with people, and yeah, I think it's just a shame that so many are disappearing. Many people need to go miles away to find a pub, a nice place to gather. So yeah, I think we really need to protect these places.
So we've got about 70 pubs that are signed up to this City Stack. So if you take your beer mat in there, you can get, what, tenner off every time you spend 20 quid?
Exactly, yeah.
So 70.
Of our 70 pubs.
I'm going to put her on the spot. Which is your favourite? What's your favourite independent pub in London?
It's tricky. I like very much Ski Hams, where we went together, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to bring you to the Sackford in central London as well.
Yeah,
Very nice
okay.
pub.
Skiing's is amazing. It is in a bit of the middle of nowhere, but it's got a fantastic view over the city. And when we went to go and film it, we got there at like 4 o'clock. We were going to do, normally it takes half an hour to film a pub, have a pint. We were there for about 2 hours, and then there was like burger night, so they brought burgers out. And then there was a trad band came on as well.
Yeah.
So I think we left at about 11.
Yes, exactly.
We did like 7 hours in a pub that should have taken half an hour, which is a good sign.
Very nice place.
Yeah.
Always a lot of people. But I mean, we have so many nice pubs, like the Pelton Arms is just amazing as well.
Yeah, I mean, this place is absolutely heaving. Like, everyone here is having a Sunday roast. Obviously, eating's cheating. We're definitely on the beers. But yeah, it's you know, they do a great job of merchandising themselves, because the Dog and Bell, just like here, like they've got T-shirts available, so they've got like their own merch. So there's definitely people like love these pubs.
And you can say every time I post about the Pelton Arms, people comment they love so much that pub. Like, it's very close to the community.
Yeah, you know you're doing something right if you've got a good pub in Greenwich that people go to, because there are loads of great pubs in Greenwich.
Yeah.
There's loads of places you can go. So for it to be this busy at whatever, like what time is it? Like 3 o'clock on a Sunday? And it'll keep going.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. All right, well, we will finish our pints and we get on to the next pub. I absolutely loved that last pub, the Pelton Arms, with a lovely warm fire, pint of stout. We are now going to our third pub to celebrate Independent Pub Day, which may or may not have been and gone, but there's still, every day is an Independent Pub Day, so go out and support them. We are going to, if you follow me, come follow me, Alison. Look at this. How do you think that we are going to get across here? Because that's where we're going. No, well, we're going to go over to there, because just behind us here, look, we've got the other end of the tunnel. So we are going to walk underneath the Thames. So the next time you see me on video, it will be underneath this murky, sewage-infested river that we have running through our home. Gorgeous. Let's go. So we are under the Thames in this stinky tunnel, and we are on our way to the third pub.
In I Love Dogs.
Which is?
The Ship.
Okay, and it's a freezing cold day in the middle of February, ahead of Independent Pub Day, which we're very much looking forward to. Get out to support our independent pubs, and you can do what we're doing, which is going out and getting 3 different places, 3 different pubs. What's so good about the Ship?
So the Ship is very traditional pub, old school, and they do amazing pizzas.
Okay, I think we need a pizza. I know sometimes the eating is cheating, but I definitely need warming up. I'm feeling the cold today. You feeling the cold?
Yeah, and hungry.
Yeah, it's cold, hungry. We are underneath, like loads and loads of gallons of sewage that they call the Thames. We need to escape out of this cold, wet, damp, stinky tunnel, get ourselves a pint, and get on to the third pub. This is the third final pub. This is the one you recommended.
Yes, very good pub in I Love Dogs.
Very good pub in I Love Dogs. That's what Alison says. That's good enough for me. Just going to get a pint. Look at you doing your hair, as if that matters.
Like every woman on camera.
Yeah, I did my hair as well, actually. I did my hair 2 weeks ago on a hair transplant operation, and most of it's fallen out. Although I think I'm all right. I think I look okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
You don't have them in your eyes, so.
I don't have the what?
Your hair in your eyes. They don't fall in your eyes. So it's
No, I don't. No, I'm 45, so the only hair I get in my eyes is when I get like a really long, I get a really long
eyebrows.
Eyebrow hair. Yeah, and you never notice them, right? You basically spend the whole time going like, my eyebrows look fine, they look fine, they're fine. It's done. So we're like the final pub number 3. This is a Ship.
The Ship.
It's a proper local boozer, by the way. Like it's a lot of fun. There's a bunch of hardcore Millwall local fans here that they like. We don't want to be on camera, but that's fine. We'll just say we're the talent. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. We bumped into a famous pub guy. Should we get him on?
Yes, I'm sure it would be nice if he wants to.
Because the wonderful thing is when you're going around all of these independent pubs, there's a whole community of people that are here to support independent pubs, and we have bumped into a famous Instagrammer.
Yeah, Booze House Tales in the house. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Franco from Booze House Tales. It's literally just here chilling out with my baby and my cousin and whatnot, the partner, and then just bumped into you guys.
Yeah, it's got a little baby there as well. How's baby?
She is 7 weeks.
7 weeks, and he's still allowed down the pub. This is
little family trip in it. So it's all right.
And is this your local?
It's not. I'd say probably Nelson, probably,
Okay.
or the Ferry House.
Yeah.
But this is, well, as you know, it's so close.
Yeah.
Literally like 5 minutes walk away, if that. So
Yeah, well, it's a great independent pub. We're supporting Independent Pub Day on the 15th, Saturday the 15th of February. It's a day after Valentine's Day. So when you want to forget the disappointment of your woeful Valentine's Day date, then you get yourself down the pub on a Saturday, enjoy yourself. And if you watch this video way past the 15th of February, just get yourself down in an independent pub. Follow City Stack. There's 70 pubs that they have. Pick any one of those. They're all amazing. That sounds like a good deal?
Yeah, fantastic.
All right, cheers. Right, we'll drink to that. All right, cheers all.